I'm Hassan, I'm 19.
I'm Olivia and I'm 17.
I'm Jermaine, I'm 18. I'm Angela and I'm 18.
I'm Luxon, I'm 18.
I'm Tom, I'm 17.
From what you've heard about my idea, what do you like?
I like that there's like several characters because the whole idea of trying to get your viewers to like relate to it, like having several different stories, it will allow more various types of people to relate to it. So I think that's a good plus that it has.
I like that you're showing both sides of the story as well. Like you're showing the benefits that it has for like footballers and stuff, but you're also showing that body image and how it affects people, which is good.
You've thought about locations.
Oh right, yeah, like so for crime I want, like grimy London. And then, it's more of the Bonnie image would like be kind of set at like a house, like a bedroom, like you kind of understand like that's kind of her personal space, like that's her personal bubble where everything goes on.
Are you gonna have it like for the body image one? Are you gonna have it in, like black and white to show like her like maybe how she's feeling?
Probably, well, I did think about it, but the fact is I didn't want like a dramatic like I didn't want that kind of like, oh my god, like that's really depressing.
Or like cliches.
So so obviously I'll change the lighting, make it look a bit more like gloomy. But other than that, I don't think I'll do black and white, but it's still something that I can think of, like think about, whether I choose to do it or not.
I think one thing that would be important is because while they're all kind of similar because they have to do with social media, I think like using like color and lighting differently in each of the characters, it'll show like a different contrast between them.
Yeah.
So while they're similar, whole thing like with social media relating to them, they're also like different with their situations.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that because obviously they're linked all by the same thing, like social media, but obviously I want them to be individual in the second half. Like I want to show them like for who they are, not like as a whole. So yeah, I'll definitely
thought about songs as well.
I have been thinking about songs, but to find two, I don't know whether I want two songs that relate, that are along the same lines or completely different. I need to think about that, especially when it comes down to genre and stuff. Like, I don't really want to do two different genres.
Yeah, definitely, because that's who it's going to impact the most, who use social media the most as well.
Yeah, younger people use it more than I suppose other people.
And like with body image as well, from a younger generation, it can affect you a lot more than if you're older as well. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.